What was your name again?
Natalie.
Natalie.
Oh, you want my Chinese name?
My Chinese name works.
Sumyin.
Sumyin.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put some yin in your mouth.
I'm trying to put Sumyin mouth.
You hear what you said?
Has something in someone's mouth?
Alright, so before we get into the review, I just wanted to announce a little something. After recording my review of Lisa's album, Alter Ego, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It kind of made me question myself a little bit since I kept mentioning in my Lisa review that the overall album felt so, manufactured, so, label controlled. And so, yeah, I asked myself, if this is how Lisa's album was, does this also apply to the other BLACKPINK members? So yeah, I decided to make a mini-series called BLACKPINK, Reviewing the Individuals. I know, creative, right? In the series, I'll be looking into each solo album of every BLACKPINK member. After ending their ties with YG Entertainment when it comes to their solo activities. So to the people who are gonna ask, no, I'm not gonna be reviewing the solo songs they've done before splitting individually with YG. So the Lala Lisas, the solos, the flowers, the on the grounds and all that, yeah. They are not included in this series, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll be looking into each solo album. Then in one last video, I'll be ranking who made the best album out of the four, in my opinion, of course. So yeah, I'm actually excited, Consider this as a mini project for the channel. I haven't actually done one in a while since the Babatunde retrospective that I've done like years ago. Then I decided to delete off YouTube because there was too much copyright. So yeah, you know what? That's all I have to say. Without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the review.
I can see everyone coming. I mean, I can see them when they come. I can see where they're coming from. All right.
Woo-wee! We're back, baby. Album review again. Let's do it. Let's go. By the time I'm recording this, BLACKPINK member Jennie, aka bedroom selfie girl.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Has released her very first full-length solo album, Ruby. And I'm here to review it. Again, in my opinion, of course, everything that's said here is my opinion. Please don't be triggered, fans. This was the album that got me the most intrigued out of the four members. Not just because she's my favorite member of the group, but just from the rollout of the album, got me hooked, not gonna lie. In her interview with Zane Lowe, the identity of Ruby and the inspiration of the album overall, it was inspired by a play, surprisingly, by William Shakespeare called As You Like It. And she said, quote unquote, I'll read it here, I realized, wow, I don't know what I like. So I told myself I'm gonna make this album as I like it. I don't care what anyone else is gonna say about it.
So that's also one of the reasons why I landed and I picked the name Ruby for this album. But there's just so much inspiration behind that too. It's not really only about me representing myself, but it felt like a new chapter opening, and I really spent my time referencing many different things about the album, and that's when the play of As You Like It by Shakespeare came in. Instantly, when I saw the title As You Like It, it just spoke to me so much in a way. I was like, wow, I don't know what I like, on the same subject as before. So I told myself, I'm going to make this album as I like it. I don't care what anyone else is going to say about it.
So immediately, I was intrigued. I recommend watching the Zane Lowe interview. There was so much about the album that Jennie opened up about. So yeah, I recommend you watching it. And so with that in mind, I came in the album with an open mind. I took away a bit of the Jennie fanboy in me and took away any bias that is in me with Jennie. No one-sided, no anything that's making me gonna go, oh, this is good just because it's my favorite member. None of that. Let the ears do its thing. Let's come in open-minded. And judging from the responses and the interview Jennie did with Zane Lowe, yeah, it seems like Jennie's better come in serious. And Jennie is apparently fully hands-on with this album. So yeah, with that, I was incredibly curious. And apparently, quote, most of Jennie's album as a result is rooted in deeply personal songwriting about what I've experienced, what I resonate to, or what I want in my life. That's one other thing that's changed from being in Blackpink, is that I get to say my message in my way, in Jennie's words herself. And so, with all that in mind, after listening to this album, did she deliver? Let's find out. To start the video, yo, I'm Childish, and welcome to the channel. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. I just talk about whatever and do whatever. I just keep doing this to see where it takes me. So if you want to come along to the journey, subscribe. So yeah, no more yabba dabba doo, no more biabba doobie. Grab your boba teas and get ready for a deeper look into this pretty girl mantra. This is Blackpink Jennie's Ruby, the album. The cover, it's simplistic and pretty minimalistic, but I'm fine with it. I liked how it's also inspired by the play aspect. Obviously, like what I said moments ago, the album's inspired by a William Shakespeare play, the As You Like It play. So I liked the curtain and the very simplistic style. It's like a brand new start to something bigger for Jennie, I should say. So yeah, I guess the cover is cool. On Lisa's review I did, I reviewed the back cover, but you know what? I'm just not gonna do it on the next albums. Because, I mean, it's kind of pointless. Plus, with K-pop albums, there's like the photo cards, the video cards, the CD, and all that. It would just make the video much longer. So yeah, let's just get straight into the album. The intro's scary. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of those old school ballerina music toys that would play when you like turn it on, like you crank it up, and then yeah, there's like a mini ballerina thing that would dance on. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, the production's pretty ominous. It's a nice intro that evokes a feeling of mystery and nostalgia, I should say. And it's kind of interesting. Like, this intro is just an instrumental, but for some odd reason, like, the song, it has its own song structure, even though it's just an instrumental. Like, there's a start, there's a climax, there's an ending. Like, you know, it keeps you hooked. Like, when's Jennie gonna sing? Ooh, is she gonna sing? Is she singing? Yeah, nah, she ain't singing on this song. It's just an instrumental. It's a bloody instrumental, goddammit.
You just got pranked, bro! Pranked! Ha! Got him!
And I like how the production also has, you know, types of sounds that you would hear in a theater play. And yeah, the intro's ominous. I mean, gets you hooked, and yeah, it's nice. There's not much to say. I mean, it does well to transition to the next song, which is Special Edition, and your AI couldn't copy is crazy, by the way. But yeah, the song's pretty good. Strong opener as well, Jesus. I was expecting some absolute dog poo parody of Lil Pump's Be Like Me. I don't know why, but as soon as I saw the title, like, it just randomly popped up in my head. But yeah, the track's pretty strong. Short and strong, actually. The beat is very hard. I'll say that. The beat's very hard. Alright, so I forgot to mention, while I was looking for the instrumental for like Jennie, I couldn't help but laugh at the actual instrumental now. Like, this instrumental, I think it's inspired by like funk and like Brazilian style of music, but it just makes me laugh. I don't know, it just sounds like something Speed would dance to on his TikToks. The impact too when jumping into the chorus, man, it goes crazy. And the second verse is sick too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it's Korean, but looking at the translations of the verse, I gotta admit, yeah, she's actually spitting. Yeah, man, I'm impressed. Especially with her saying, my DNA is in so many celebrities. It's low-key a fire line. I'm a Filipino, so her fashion and influence on women my age is so prevalent here in the Philippines. It's also such a good introduction track to introduce yourself on the album. Like, she's like, I'm every girl's idol. Like, all these girls want to be me. Da 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 da. But, well, yeah. I mean, the track is indeed very, very like Jennie. Glamorous, extravagant, and it just has some sass to it. And when it comes to stuff that I don't like about the song, I mean, one cringe line, I guess, and it's probably a me thing, but I'm not really into repetition in choruses. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it as long as it works. But here, I would have liked it better if the song had more, if she did more onto the chorus. Like, maybe switch it up. Like, say some stuff that rhymes with Jennie, like, I don't know. Hey, we here to party, hey, out here sipping that Henny, hey, never look and clap like Benny, hey! That's a bar, bro. That's a bar. Get me a record label right now. Jesus. Yeah, overall, strong start, and yeah, pretty incredible track for the album. Never did I think in my life I would hear a love song called Start a War in 2025. Yeah. 2025 is full of surprises, man. Yeah, this was not what I expected. I was expecting this song to be that one song that she previewed for Beats by Dre, I think. But yeah, this just caught me super off guard. It's a slow R&B-ish with a touch of rock kind of song. It's very SZA. It's very SZA, I should say. And I think it's good for how it is. The chorus, though, is very soothing, I'll say that. The harmonies on that chorus is heavenly, bro. You know I love me some harmonies. So that's a plus. And yeah, as a love song, it's okay. The message is straight to the point, and I don't know, the sound of it kind of reminds me of Heartbreak Anniversary if there was a bit more instrumentation, and if it was an actual love song. And the melody of the chorus, for some odd reason, kind of reminded me of Night Changes by One Direction. I don't know if she sampled it intentionally, but yeah, it just popped up in my head randomly while I was listening to it. I think personally, I think I'll need it to settle in more, because I'm kind of conflicted. Because on one hand, I like it, but on the other hand, the doubts are kicking in since it sounds pretty sad for a love song, if that makes sense. Talking about, loving someone to the point where you'd start World War III for them, which I don't know if your partner would like that. Relax on loving, my friend. But personally, I'm fine with the song. I mess with it. I'm just conflicted if I want to add it on a playlist. Like, sound-wise, it's chill. Like, it's vibey. It's definitely fitting for a late night drive. And again, very, very SZA-esque. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just very SZA-esque. Another issue is that the song coming after, something super strong as, like Jennie, makes the placement of the song here, super stiff. I would have loved a more upbeat song to come after, like Jennie, to, I guess, maintain the pace. Like, we can't just go from a super strong ass opener to a slow jam in an instant. Like, you gotta keep the pace. Like, you gotta maintain that pace. Maybe after, like, Jennie, like, put a song that has, a similar sound to it, but not, super strong. I would have loved as a second track to, just something to keep the pace of the album. Yeah, overall, song's good, but just the song placement is just, stiff. Ooh, baby, this one's a banger. Yeah, 3 for 3. I'm surprised with that one. That's pretty rare from someone like me for a K-pop album. But yeah, the song's sick. The song's got some R&B, hip-hop, slow jam feel to it, and I really like it. Both Dua Lipa and Jennie have such incredible chemistry on the song, I should say. Their back and forths on here were so sick. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it felt like Jennie and Dua Lipa, blended super well together on the song. Because if you think about it, they both have, like similar ranges. but they have different ways of singing, so I don't know if that makes sense.
You stupid
Like, Dua's voice is soft, and then Jennie's more, all in. See what I did there? It does sound good on a lot of parts, but certain moments, there are times where I couldn't tell who's singing, I couldn't tell who's who. So that's a mini minus for me. But that minus means nothing when the overall sound of the song sounds so luscious. Even that synth throughout the song, bro, that chord, man, just brought me back to that Nothing But a G-Thang song. Yeah. This song is beautiful, man. I gotta say, this song is beautiful. There's not much cringy lyrics here. I mean, I guess that frying pan line caught me so off guard. But yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. I liked the line interpolating Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Yeah, that was nice. The song just feels like an interpolation of that song if it was that lover realizing, how foolish he was or she was, falling for the same thing over and over again. Like a redux track, I guess I should say, of Can't Help Falling in Love. But just basically going all in. See what I did there? On the Only Fools Rush In line. Basically, the song's about being a simp and being down bad. Yeah, that's just what it is. So yeah, overall, beautiful song. Simp anthem. Yeah. Beautiful production. And yeah, there's not much to say. Yeah. Big banger for me. 444, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my monitor. 444, baby. Yeah, another banger right here, man. The intro kind of threw me off a little bit, but overall, the overall song just makes up for it. Very, very unexpected too. Like she's gone for like a boom bap hip hop type of beat. Like if someone made a bootleg Bitch Please Part 2 type beat. And yeah, it sounds cool. Like the sampling of Jennie from the block was sick. Plus it fits extremely well. Of course, Jennie was destined, I guess, to sample the song. Because, Jennie from the block, yeah, you already know. But yeah, the song's good. The chorus is cool. The production's nice. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, it's a flex song for Jennie, I guess, yeah. But I love the vibe of the song, man. The song just doesn't feel off. Like, it doesn't throw off the theme the album's going for, if you know what I mean. Especially after the past tracks. I mean, yeah, there are some cringy lines indeed.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
But I'm not really mad. I mean, as cringe as the lyrics are, it doesn't really disrupt the vibe of the song for me. It's just, it's just one of those moments where you just laugh about it for a bit, but it doesn't really stick to you throughout your listen, unlike a certain individual with an album full of those moments. But yeah, overall the song's slick. It's cool. Okay, yep. You know what? Yeah, I've kind of decided it. This is my favorite song on the album. The song's a nasty banger. I'm a guy, but I can appreciate a girl anthem if it's done well. And here, it's done super well. The production is so sick, man. The production is so sick. It kind of gives a bit of a Halloween banger vibe, but they turned this pretty scary banger of a beat into a woman empowerment anthem. And I think, ooh,
You stupid
camera, man. And I think it bangs. I don't care what anyone says. It's a banger of a song. I can't even lie. And I complained in my Lisa review that certain tracks have songs that has, like all over the place as production. Like, it felt like the production on those songs didn't know what it wanted to be. Well, here, it had its beat changes, but it stayed consistent to what the production is. And I mess with it really heavy, bro. The melody on the hook on this song is stuck in my head now. Even the do my ladies run this, like, it's actually pretty, yeah, it's kind of stuck in my head now. Riding round foreign cars, top down, staring at the stars. At first, I thought it was cringe, but it kind of grew on me a lot over time. So yeah, now I love it. Oh yeah, this song was released as a single before the album came out. When it comes to problems on the song, probably the chemistry between Jennie and Doechii. I mean, their back and forths sound seamless, especially on the final chorus. However, it was pretty obvious that Jennie couldn't keep up with Doechii's energy. Doechii just knew what the theme of the song was and just level 100 the hell out of her performance on that song. So yeah, this song at certain points just felt like Doechii outshined Jennie. But again, the final chorus of them, harmonizing, going back and forth was ooh, heavenly as hell. Just Doechii ad-libbing and second voicing Jennie's chorus, like, ooh, it sounded so clean, man. So yeah, overall, another juicy, big, fat, badunkadunk banger. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, jeez, man. Jennie was so goddamn sexy in that video. Bro, like, you don't understand how many times I nutted to that video.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The song is okay. Like, the hook is catchy, the beat is cool. I think this song definitely sounds like something out of her, no offense, but out of her YG throwaways. Like, the beat sounds like something Teddy would make. But I mean, the song sounds cool. I mean, pretty short, but it's cool. I think it does the job to maintain the upbeat tone of the album, or after the last track. Like the upbeat segment, I guess, of the album. It does a good job of maintaining the tone of the album. I mean at first, after hearing the other tracks on the album, I felt like having Mantra on the album seems pretty off. But then I just thought, yeah, maybe it's a tone maintainer. Like, since we can't just have, big banger then instantly slow down, like, like with the first track, like Jennie to Start a War. Like, you gotta maintain that vibe for a little bit more. And yeah, I guess Mantra does the job. So yeah, overall, the song's good. Before ExtraL came out, I think this was my favorite out of all the singles that was released before this album. And then yeah, and when ExtraL came out, it just trumped everything, even this song. But yeah, I still love the song, actually. The song is very laid back. I'd hear this song be played on a sunset drive beside your, significant other. The song's a vibe. Here, sound-wise, we get back into the, R&B hip-hop sound, and it's a nice song, man. It's a cute song with some similar themes of the last song, Handlebars. But this one's slightly more up-tempo and more in-your-face about the themes of falling into the same trap of love again and again. Basically, a repeated cycle of breaking up, making up, and waking up with no recollection following a drunken night out. Hence the title, Love Hangover. And to be honest, if I was asked to pick between the two, Handlebars or Love Hangover, I think I'd have a hard time to, have an official stamp of a choice. My choice would change depending on the vibe, I guess. On certain days, I would choose Handlebars. Then on others, I'd pick Love Hangover. So yeah, I like this song. Jennie sounded super comfortable here. The falsetto on her verse, the chorus, yee! This song was definitely destined to be for Jennie, man. Dominic Fike sounded raw and cool on here. He sounded comfortable on here, I should say. His verse fits well too on the song. The production's cool, stays consistent with the theme of the album, and I like the ending too. Like, basically it just has this acid trip of an outro, obviously being too drunk of that chaotic love, hence again the title, Love Hangover. So yeah, I like that touch on the outro. And Jennie and Dominic Fike, going back and forth, yeah, that sounded cool too. So yeah, overall the song's another favorite of mine. Yeah, song's a vibe. What a drug trip of a song. Hearing this at first, yeah, I was perplexed as hell. Until now, like, I'm still conflicted with the song. I mean, yes, the production is sick. The song concept is very fitting for Jennie, 100%. The song is very, dreamy, extremely, narcotic, and audibly unique. It definitely fits as well on the album since Jennie needs something a bit more extravagant on the album. The vocal layering too, yeah, that it was cold, man. But the placement on the album was just it's so weird. Like, I don't know, it just caught me off guard. But again, like the last like Lisa's album, it just caught me so off guard, but in the worst way possible. I think this is what should have been, the intro track, then into like Jennie. The aesthetic of the music video as well, yeah, it fits the vibes of that the song was going for. But as for what I think of it as a song, I mean, I'm definitely not adding it on a playlist, that's for sure. Like, I can appreciate it as an art form, I guess. Like, I appreciate it for what it is. Like, I appreciate it for what it's supposed to be, but it's definitely not a song for an average listener, I should say. The song kind of feels like if Day6J's Pac-Man song had a budget and a sprinkle of that Imagine Dragons shiznit. But yeah, overall, I appreciate the song, but it's gonna be my first skip, unfortunately. Beyonce, by the way. Yeah, it's a decent song. Production sounds cool. Wait a minute, Mike Will made it. However, it sounds a bit like that one Mooney Long song, like I forgot how it goes, like the Twin song. But yeah, the production's laid back, sexy. Yeah, I think this is the first track where I actually really feel like Jennie just got outshined on this song. Like, I felt like Jennie lacked a bit here. Like, I kind of wanted more from her, let's say. I feel like she was experimenting, I guess, a bit more with her voice here. But it just felt like she couldn't carry herself here. Childish, Gambino, and Uchis, they killed the track. They pretty much carried the track for me. Donald Glover, my boy, his verse was sick. Kali's vocals, yeah, absolutely amazing. The track is good, yeah, the track is good, but I just wanted more from Jennie. That's just it. Yeah, this song, this one's a bit of a for me, unfortunately. I mean, I like what she's saying on here. Like, the lyrics are okay. The production's cool. The song's just okay. I mean, I like the piano, but there's not much that sticks out to me on the song. I don't know. To me, the song just felt like a filler track, unfortunately. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bit boring compared to the last tracks.
Boring!
The song is pretty good, I'm not even gonna lie. Again, with the production, she did it so right, man. The song had some, switches and flips that are maybe surprising, but it stayed consistent to what the production is. Again, a big issue Lisa had with her album. It kind of feels like the drums have their own life in the song, but I liked how they used the drums for emphasis and impact on certain parts of the song. As a drummer, that got you won my thumbs up, Jennie. You won my thumbs up. The song is basically, I guess, a self-love anthem. Yeah, that's what it is. Or is it? I was expecting some cringe lyrics coming in this song, but the lyrics are kinda interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you could interpolate her lyrics on this song as her talking about an ex-partner or even the industry. Because yes, there are lyrics that could say it's about an ex, but a lot what she's talking about, it kind of references the industry a lot. I want to say that the song is her talking about the industry, because I was hearing a lot of metaphors or interpolations referencing the K-pop industry. Or maybe I'm reaching out of my ass, I don't know. One thing that I don't like, I don't like the freaking Alvin and the Chipmunk sample. It kind of sounds a bit, it kind of sounds a bit displeasing. But yeah, despite that, I like the song. I appreciate it for how it is. It's pretty sick. Sound-wise, it's slick, and it's a pretty interesting look into, I guess I could say, Jennie's perspective on the industry. Yeah, good song. Mike Will made it again. God damn. This track, sound-wise, is pretty sensual and intimate, and I mess with it. The production's cool, so yeah. But I like the versatility though from Jennie. This is basically Jennie's sensual style song. I could kind of see this song to be in a 007 movie or a 50 Shades movie. But yeah, I like the song. The song's cool, but little mini issue for me at least. Yeah, I know this might be minor for some of y'all, but Jennie did not sing in Korean in this song, man. She is Korean. How can you not sing in Korean in a song called Seoul City? But yeah, the song, nothing too bad with it. I like the sultry and sensual sound it has. I like what I said. It fits in a 50 Shades movie because the song is very. I know I'm gonna sound sus, but the song is the most yes daddy song I've ever heard.
No, don't make it gay.
But again, like it could be another metaphor for the K-pop industry. I mean, I know I'm probably reaching again. I'm probably cooked. Like, I don't care. I'm letting my mind analyze the hell out of this album. Yeah, with the chorus too. I mean, we know how messed up the K-pop industry is. Like, she's basically saying in the chorus, like, when you're in Seoul, everybody sees your soul.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Not even in a metaphorical way, like everyone sees you like at all times, like you don't quite feel alone. And her whole tell me what to do general in her lyrics is another one where like, is that her inner voice, like her conscience, the general, like is that YG, is that like their CEO, like a reference of how harsh they are to her. Like, am I cooked, yo? But yeah, overall I mess with it. I like the song. Very, very interesting topic too. But if my mind is not reaching or like, you know, messing me up here and my mini analysis is correct, that would make me love the song even more. I'm not even gonna lie. But right now, the song just, you know, the song is such a yes daddy song.
No, don't make it gay.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this song. This song kind of sounds like an Ava Max demo, or even a Pink Panthers demo. The song's beautiful though. The production too is really good. I liked how they used the ticking of the clock too. That was nice. I mean, the track overall just sounds beautiful. And it kind of weirded me out how she knows what a Novocaine drug is. I mean, has she used that before while she was in the industry? Oh, you know what? That's enough. I'm making up too much conspiracies, man. I am so cooked, bro. Jennie did great on here, though. Yeah, her vocal runs and harmonies sound lovely. I think the track is cute. I like it. Weird use of the Korean actor sample, though, but yeah, track's cool. It's an okay album closer. I mean, there's nothing too extravagant. It's just a simple acoustic ballad. As an album ender, it's okay. It does the job. I mean, I guess from hearing the lyrics, I guess it felt like a letter to her past self, maybe. And I liked how it ended too. Ending with, I guess, some kind of cliffhanger. I guess teasing that she'll dive more into that past self in the next album, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say. It's a good album ender, and yeah, as a song, it's okay. Overall, yeah, good ender. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ruby by Jennie. Favorite songs? I had a hard time picking, but I'll add extra 2 here because a lot of my favorites here are some of the singles. So I didn't want my my list here to be just the singles. I wanted to add some of the, you know, some songs that weren't released as singles. So yeah, here are my favorites. My favorites are obviously ExtraL, Handlebars, Love Hangover, and here are some of the, you know, the songs that weren't released as singles, Filter, and Like the IE. Worst songs? When it comes to worst songs, you know what? I'll just rename this to least favorites. Because with this album, I don't think there's a song here that sounds bad or even insultingly bad or something that just sounds, you know, like utter trash. So yeah, least favorites. Yeah, Twin, F.T.S, and Zen. So yeah, Jennie's Ruby was a pretty good listen, I'm not gonna lie. I personally thought this was pretty good as a debut album. And I think it did what a debut album should. Show more of yourself. Show what you could bring to the table. At certain points in the album, I kind of felt like I kind of felt a bit upset, because if this is how good and creative Jennie is, like, imagine what she could have done if she had more control in BLACKPINK. Probably would have gone crazy. And surprisingly, other than the cringe lyrics, wonky song replacements, and pretty much some cringy points in the album that I'll get to in a bit, the album was way better than I anticipated. And I love the versatility on this album. I love how versatile each song is. Certain songs, you know, sound super different, yet they don't disrupt the vibe of the album, like the overall theme of the album. Like, it's remarkable to see, I'm not even gonna lie. Production sounds clean too. Nothing really sounded bad. The songs on here sounded super clean as well. I didn't really have that much to say about the production. The production sounds good. And you know, this album is basically the introduction of Jennie, creatively. And I think it's a decent showcase of the mind of Jennie, I guess, if that's the right term. However, yeah, it does have its flaws. Certain experimental songs, they kind of felt off. I mean, I'm talking about Zen specifically. Like what I said, I think it would have been a better album intro than to like Jennie. Because it felt like, you know, it's the track on the album that's supposed to catch you off guard. But it just disrupted the album for me. Like, how can you go from something so calm and chill like Love Hangover to a very experimental and intense track like Zen? Maybe if Zen had some sort of build-up, or I guess a better transition from Love Hangover to Zen, yeah. And the song placements here, again, like they seem stilted. Like what I said, again, Love Hangover to Zen, like Jennie to Start a War. Like, I don't know, at those points, sometimes I'd feel either a bit let down or underwhelmed sometimes. Even though the songs are pretty good. But like what I said, the songs were super good. So that makes up all the flaws of the album. I mean, I'm not judging it as a full, solid album. With this album, I came in like how I came in when I listened to Lisa's Alter Ego. Because at the end of the day, it's a K-pop album. As an album in general, I mean, it's okay. It's okay as a general album. But as a K-pop album, I definitely can appreciate it. I mess with it heavy. Yeah, I'm definitely blasting Handlebars and ExtraL for real. So yeah, overall, it's a great album introducing Jennie's creative process. A decent introduction as a soloist coming out of a contract individually. Especially from an industry like the K-pop industry. So yeah, I like the album. Pretty good album. And yeah, I'll give this album 7.5. And so that's Jennie's album Ruby done. Thanks so much for watching, man. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Like what I said, this is a part of a mini project / series that I'm doing where I review every BLACKPINK member's first full-length solo albums after exiting YG Entertainment individually. So yeah, if you haven't seen my review on Lisa's own album, Alter Ego, I recommend you guys to check it out. So yeah, next video for this series, we're gonna take a look at an album from Chaeyoung. No, not that Chaeyoung. This Chaeyoung. Rose's solo album, Rosie. So yeah, subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you don't want to miss it.
See you, chump. What the hell?